Yep, good morning. Boy, is it early, huh? I'm up early this morning, an hour before I figured I'd go on. But that's the way I am. Marines Army Mom, good morning. I am just getting my stuff in, so again, I'll be away from the camera for just a little bit. Got to get the bait on the hooks. I don't know if you're with me or not, but first live sunfish going in. Okay, number one, Jen. Number two. Got all live sunfish today. I got two. Good morning, Don Johnson. Good morning. I'm just getting my stuff in, as you can see. I'm putting live bait on all three rods. Almost light enough, I probably don't need the light, huh? Yeah, I don't need the light. Getting light quick this morning. Get my coffee close by. Gotta get my net ready. And we are ready to go. All we need now is a fish to cooperate. Let's see, who do I got in here? Bert, good morning. Jody, good morning. Don already said hello to you, I believe. Board man. It's 5:13 in the morning, a.m. Anthony, what water are you fishing this morning? And Anthony, it's Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. And I'm looking for flathead catfish. I got live sunfish on all 3 rods. If I'm down in Trooper. Oh, Don, you're down in Trooper. Where the heck are you fishing down there? Oh, you must be down like Betchwood, is that right? Down Betchwood area? I'm glad you approved there, Anthony. Okay, I've never fished down there, Don. I took a look at it. I didn't really get out of my car, but I drove down there to the parking lot and the that little road that goes up along the river. I didn't really see any spots to fish. I guess got to do a little more investigating, but do you have any luck down there? Is that a good spot for you? I got one small flathead. I think it was on Tuesday, right here. I think it was a little shy of 7 pounds. Oh, you got some nice carp. I got a big carp, not yesterday, day before, Wednesday. Got a carp just shy of 18 pounds over in Green Lane. Put a video together of that. That's on my channel. I just put it up yesterday. You got these live sunfish jumping around pretty good. You keep an eye on the rods. Might zoom you in a little bit here, like that. Is that better? Everybody see the rods pretty good? Good morning, everybody. I don't know who's all here, but if you're not in the chat, I can't tell who you are, but that's okay. You can hang out and just watch if you don't want to get involved with the chat. No problem. Nice calm morning here. Temperature's right up almost 70 degrees. The moon's out. I can see it behind the light clouds. Can everybody see the rods okay, or am I zoomed in too close? Live sunfish, cut bait, and carp rod out. Yeah, Don, you're hitting all the stuff, so you ought to get something there. Live bait, cut bait, and carp rod. What kind of bait you got on the carp rod? Outdoors with Den, good morning. And thank you for the good luck wish. I just got here, I just now got my live bait on. I got live bait on every rod. Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. See if we can pull up another flathead this morning. Oh, pack bait, good deal. That's what I was using the other day too. Yeah, I never got down that way to fish. I'll have to do a little searching down there. I don't want to take your secret spot though, so I'll be careful. I got a bite already. He's on. Here comes a flathead. Should have come up here, Don. It's not a big one. I might be able to bring him up right here. Ready? Here we go. There it is. It's a little guy, but there he is. It's a little one, but it counts. Got the skunk off, Don. Take the hook out. Give you all a look at this little guy. That's what they look like, Don, just so you know. Little flathead, probably maybe 3, maybe 4 pounds at the most. Beautiful little fish. Back in he goes. Got the skunk off, baby. I was sitting there and I looked down and I saw the reel turning and turning and turning. I'm going, hey, I got a bite already. Okay, Don, I'm one up on you. All right, let me get back in the water here with some bait and I'll get sitting down with you guys again. Get another live sunfish on here. Big spider there. Big old spider there. Well, that was quick. That's the way I like it. Nice and quick. All right, ready for another one. There you go. Got one before I even got my first cup of coffee. That's pretty good. Let's see, who's all in here? Whew. Anthony, thanks for keeping up with everybody. Splogger, Splody, whatever he's in the U.S. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania, not too far from Philadelphia. Baxter's Rod and Reel Adventures. Just dropped a sub. Thank you, dude. There's your wrench. Twitching again. Yeah, it is going to twitch. The live sunfish will make the rods twitch all right. I always wait to see the line going out. The bait runner reels. The flatheads will take it. You got to give them 10, 15 seconds and before you tighten up on them. Troy. No, I don't need bells. Hard to hear. I never hear them anyway. I just watch the reels. I had bells. I don't like them. How big's your pole, Grandpa? Troy. I got the middle rod's an 8-foot ugly stick. The other 2 are 7.5-foot ugly sticks. Corey's Outdoor Adventures. I've learned difficulties live doing fishing and also do magnet fishing. Clean all this crap. There you go, Corey. I do a little bit of magnet fishing, but I haven't been out this year with it. Yeah, I just keep an eye on the reels. If I see the rod moving around, I look at the reel, and if the reel's turning, then it's time to get serious. Yeah, it's nice here, Baxter. It's very nice. Do I fly fish? Nope. You know, in all my years, I never picked up a fly rod. I got close one year. I almost bought one, and I, for some reason, I didn't. Never did any fly fishing. Strange, but true. Fish for everything now, everything else. That's the end of that. That's the end of that, dude. What am I going to catch? Ollie, you just missed it. I just got my first flathead 5-10 minutes ago. You could go back and look at that. Little one, but it's flathead. Lewis, how you doing? I'm doing great, Lewis. Hope you're doing the same. What state? Walleye hitting? Oh, I'd love to be up in Michigan fishing for walleyes on the Detroit River. Or Lake St. Clair, I fished a few times. Plenty of walleyes in there. Jester Hero, thank you, man. What would you do if a guy started pacing up and down behind you, talking to himself? What the hell are you talking about, dude? You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of everybody that don't make any damn sense. Too many trolls out there asking stupid questions. Where's my monitors? Where's Marines and Army Mom? Where's Jess? Tessie. That's the Canadian side. That's not Michigan. At the Traverse City. Yeah, okay. Got relatives up in Michigan in New Baltimore, which is basically right on Lake St. Clair. I go up there to see them. I always end up fishing every day. Yeah, maybe I can get a cup of coffee in here. Baxter's rod and reel. What bait? Baxter, just live sunfish. Each rod has a live sunfish on. What kind of? Ollie, I don't know what you... Oh, Ollie, they're... hang on a minute. They're ugly stick catfish rods. The two white ones are catfish rods. The black one is just a regular ugly stick. They're medium heavy. The black one and the closest white one is 7.5 foot. The middle one is 8 foot. They do a pretty good job. Baxter, I thought you were here, but yeah, 10 minutes ago, maybe 10 or 12 minutes ago, I got a small flathead right away. Didn't take long for him to find the bait. You could go back through the video and find it. Yeah, Ollie, the ugly sticks are good rods. They're not expensive, they're durable. That black one I've had since 2002. The other white ones, I've probably had them for 5 or 6 years now. But that black rod has been with me for a lot of big fish. Ooh, that coffee's hot. I was here on, I guess it was Monday. Right here, same spot, got a small flathead, but I got caught in a drenching downpour. Today we're not expecting any rain. Just a bit of a cloud cover. And it's fairly warm out. I suspect we might get another one. I'd like to get a bigger one for you all. Jug fishing legal? Jug fishing. I think I know what you mean. And you know what? I don't think it is because The rule says you have to be tending any line you have in the water, which means you got to be somewhere near it. So I don't think we can use trot lines or jug fishing like you say. Ollie, I did get something. You might have missed it. 15 minutes ago, I got a small flathead. He was only like 3 or 4 pounds, so no big deal. Oh, yes. Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks for stopping in. I'll say that. Looks like I got 29 people in here, but for those of you who just want to hang out and watch, that's fine. If you want to join the chat, just keep it on the good side. Dwarzy, yeah, about 15 minutes ago, a small flathead. You could go back through the video and find it, I think. Waiting for the next one. I got live sunfish on each rod. Just waiting for another flathead to find it. And the carp are jumping right out here in front of the dock. Gray Wolf, good morning. Good to see you come in. I got a small flathead about 15 minutes ago. Small enough to just hoist right up over the side of the dock here. It was a fun-sized flathead, that's right. Brandon, live sunfish is my bait of choice today. Seems to be working okay. I got 7 or 8 of them in my bucket. If you see the rods moving around a little bit like they are now, that's just a live sunfish getting active. Where'd you go, Don? You still with us? You catch anything yet down there? You got your license. Frankie, of course I got my license. What do you think? I love your videos. You should. Yeah, Ollie, I've been making them for quite a few years. I'm getting to really enjoy the editing part where I can just cut out all the nothing where nothing's happening and keep the action coming. Mr. Skull, something bit your rod. Yeah, like I said, the live sunfish will make the rods, bounce up and down a little bit. And when the fish takes it, the rod will bend a little more and the reel will start turning. I didn't plan on getting on live till 6 o'clock today, and I got on here just a little after 5. May you present the license for the assault? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Frankie, I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes it's just too hard to figure out what you guys are talking about. Anyway, once in a while I do lose track of the chat because so many of you get going on here. MR, I'm trying to catch flathead catfish. If you go back in the video 15 minutes or so, you'll see I did get one. He was real small though, only like 3 or 4 pounds. But got the skunk off. Semi-automatic reel, casters. Dom Data, I don't know what that's all about, but I got bait runner reels. There's the black rod bouncing around a bit. Keep an eye on that one. It's good to see him bouncing. It means the sunfish that I have on there for bait's not hiding under a rock. I've only caught one flathead in my lifetime. And Mario, you just got a 70 inches? Boy, that's a little flathead. I don't think I've ever seen it. You sure it wasn't a bullhead? That sounds more like a bullhead. There's bullhead, there's channel cats, there's flatheads, there's blue cats. But 7 inches sounds like a bullhead. Dom Data, yeah, it's a nice spot. On the weekends, you got to get here early, but during the week, you can slide in here 6, 7, 8 o'clock and usually get a spot. But I tend to get here as early as I can. I've got plenty of flatheads right off this dock, so you never know. With a rusty color, so I couldn't tell. MR, it was probably a bullhead. Which state are you in? Yeah, the black rod's jumping around a little bit. The live bait is getting active. I'd like to see the live bait get active because that means they're, like I say, they're not hiding under a rock, and sometimes it actually means there's a big flathead getting close and looking at them, and they get a little scared. I would too, I guess. Ohio, yeah, you probably had a bullhead. But you never know. I gotta put the aerator in my bait bucket. Hang on, folks. All right. That was nice. I got that fish. I had the bait in the water maybe for 5 minutes. The rods are jumping. The fish are active. I got stung by a bullhead. MR, they don't have stingers, but they got those 2 fins on the side that that'll poke you, but they don't have stingers. Catch a bullhead, you gotta bring your hand up their belly like this, and then right under their 2 fins on the side. They don't really have stingers. They just got sharp little barbs. It's cold. Ollie, no, heck no. It's probably 70 degrees. I know I'm a bit overdressed, but I like to be warm rather than cool. No wind, it's 70 degrees, and what else can I tell you? Calm, nice morning. Cloudy, overcast. And the carp are jumping. I should be fishing for carp. Hey Donna, you're still there? Did you get a bite yet? Did you catch anything? Yeah, the mosquitoes are flying around too. I got mosquito spray if they get too bad, but right now so far so good. But there's a couple flying around. When I start hearing them buzzing in my ear, then I'll get the spray out. Let's see, nothing, huh? Okay. MR, I think I might have said before, but I'm using all 3 rods have a live sunfish on, so live bait. Owen, 15, 20 minutes ago, thanks for coming in. 15, 20 minutes ago, I got a very small flathead, probably 3 or 4 pounds. You could go back on the video and see that. Thanks, Lewis. Thanks for putting in the reminder there. Let's see. Rip and Braid. I like that name. I'm just waiting. It's 4:30 where I'm at. My parents say I can go fishing at 8 o'clock. Oh well, at least you can go. I guess they don't want you out there too early. That's funny. Just joined. What are you? Looking to catch this morning, moon tower. I'm looking to catch a flathead, and I already got one this morning. You go back on the video, 15-20 minutes. You'll see it. It's a small flathead. No, it's only 3 or 4 pounds. Oh, dear, have you got tackle? And if you do, could you show us? Well, the next time I pull one in, I will show you the setup. It's just a simple 8/0 circle hook on about an 18-inch leader, and then up from that I got a simple sinker slider. And right now in this river I'm using 3-ounce river sinkers. So it's a pretty simple rig. You can get a little more crazy on rigs, but that's a simple rig. You can hear the woodpecker. Mazdai Bruno, good morning. Let's see, what's your PB? Oh, and PB flathead catfish is 30 pounds right here on this dock a few years ago. That's on one of my videos too, way back when. Don't flathead catfish mostly come out? Blah, 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 catch a flathead. Yeah, the flatheads are probably more active at nighttime, but I've caught them in the middle of the day too. So, whatever. You got to go fishing when you can go. That's why I try to get here early in the morning, right before sunup, so I can catch the last couple flathead moving around. But yeah, they bite all day, but yeah, they bite better at night. And they roam the shallow water at night. They don't stay out in the deeper water. They will run along the shoreline at night, or yeah, at night, looking for whatever they want to eat. But usually you don't have to cast out too far. I've only cast it out, right here I've only cast it out maybe 15 yards, maybe a little more. All 3 rods are bouncing a bit, so that's a good sign. Hypothetically speaking, wouldn't a monster rip a pole? No, they won't do that because I have bait runner reels on, so I got if a big fish grabs one, it's going to take line off the reel rather than pull the pole in. That's why I use the bait runners. I'm on the East Coast, sweaty guy. Yep, I'm in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania. I'm on the Schuylkill River. It's about 20-25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. This river eventually empties into the Delaware River, and then the Delaware River empties into the Atlantic Ocean. Now, as the chat gets going here, yeah, you don't have to go real shallow, but you don't have to cast way far out. If you can get your bait in 3 or 4 feet of water off shoreline, it'd be a good idea to at least put one bait up in the shallow water. Other than that, they're just out roaming around. Right now where I'm casting, I'm probably casting into no more than 8 feet. They say Roxavania. I don't know about that, but Izzo Legs, Izzo Logs, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Middle and rod moved a little. Yeah, all the rods are going to move a little bit because, again, the live sunfish will make the rods jump around a little bit. But if the fish takes it, you'll see the rod get a little bit of a bend. You know, it'll be like this, and the line will be going off. So I sit here and I watch the rod, but then I always look down at the reels. If the reels are turning, that's a fish. Pick up the rod, let them run with it for 10 or 15 seconds. And then with the circle hooks, you just engage the reel and give them some tension and hooks them right up. Marines and Army Mom, good to see you. I'm glad you're here this morning. What kind of fish are you going? Lee, we're fishing for flathead catfish this morning. Already got one probably 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. It was a small one, but if you want to go back on the video, you will see it. It's not too long after I got my bait in. Biggest catfish was probably a 30 or 40 pound blue cat. Yep. The blue cats get a lot bigger than the flatheads. So good for you. That's a good blue. We don't have them up here in this river. I think you might have them down near Philadelphia. There might be a few in there coming out of the Delaware, but not up this far. If you catch a golden fish, what would be my first wish? I don't know. I never thought about that, but probably to live a longer, happy life. I'm quite content with what I have right now and the way I'm handling life. Quite content. Thoughts on the man-eating cats farther south? The man-eating cats. Going for paddlefish. That'd be fun. Never fished for them. Fishing with Steve. Yeah, the carp are jumping, Steve. Not a whole bunch of them, but they're everywhere. They're up on the other side in the shallow water. They're right. One of them jumped right here in front of the dock. So they're jumping a little bit. Every now and then I hear one or see one. Fishing with Steve. Haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad to see you come on the live here. I know you've been busy with other stuff. That's okay. Haven't seen any Finn either. He's been off for a couple of days. I don't know what's going on here. Got a big carp not yesterday, day before yesterday, up at Green Lane. Almost 18 pounds. That's on my video. That's on one of my videos. You're covered in poison ivy. Oh God! What did you do, man? You gotta be careful. Where did you get that? Oh cripe! What you do is put on a travel hook. A travel hook? You mean a treble hook? Oh, you snag them. Oh, geez. So I guess the water's real clear and you're just running along looking for them. What time in the morning is it? Texas is 4:44. Well, here it's 5:44 a.m. It's only an hour difference. I thought it would be 2 hours if you're in Texas. My parents said they don't want me outside in people's backyards. Well, that's probably a really good idea. You're highly allergic. You're pulling weeds. God darn. Geez, Steve, sorry to hear that. You got to be careful, man. You know that. Carp always fun. Oh yeah, I released the carp. It's on the video. I think the most recent video on my channel is the carp, and the catch and release is right there on the video. You'll see it. Okay, Ollie, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that, and I probably hope I will catch another one. Hopefully, because it's still early yet. My son and sister, my son and daughter-in-law got pulling weeds last spring, and they got into poison ivy like you did, and they got all covered with it too. Glenn the gay guy is here. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Hey Glenn, I did get a small flathead almost as soon as I got my bait in the water. You go back, I don't know, 25 minutes, half hour or so, right? Not too long after I started the live, I got a small flathead, only 3 or 4 pounds. I just hoisted him right up over the deck, no problem. Oh, when I started the stream early, I started just a little after 5 o'clock. Try concrete powder. We'll be going less than a day. Oh boy, never heard of that. You have to Google that because I never heard of that one. Try concrete. Triple J, fishing is never boring. I don't have to catch anything to be content. Never boring. It's fun if you do catch some fish, but it's never boring. If it's boring to you, then you should find something else to do, dude. Hey, Lewis, thank you very much. we are planning to have a pile of snow crabs, corn on the cob, and potatoes and stuff like that. Dries it out, my grandfather taught me. Glenn, I'll keep that in my memory banks and pass that on. Try a chicken gizzard. Jeff, good morning. Chicken gizzards. Fishing for channel catfish, I would use chicken gizzards or chicken liver or chicken whatever. But the flatheads do prefer the live bait. Everybody comes on here, they're always passing out good fishing tips, and it's always good to keep them all in mind. MR, I agree with you. I've been fishing since I was 7 years old. And my motto is, and I'll tell you, I do this every time I go live, my motto is, I have the burning desire to go fishing, but if I never catch another fish, I know I've caught enough fish. So think about that for a minute, and that'll tell you something. Come on, fishy, fishy. Bloody tampons never miss. Boy, Bradford, that's a good one. You're out of here. Dumb dope. Always somebody. There's always somebody. Unbelievable. Have you seen the new robot plastic toy fish for a fish tank that moves? No, I have not, Jeff. Always somebody. And there'll be more, so we just got to keep handling it. Gizzards stay on the hook. Yeah, I know gizzards stay on better. Tough to beat bloody livers. Cheese, yeah, I use cheesecloth too when I use liver. That or tie it on with the magic string, they call it. Mike's magic string. A lot of times I'll use, I get chicken fillets or chicken breast, and I cut it into chunks, and I put it in a plastic bag with chicken liver, and I let it marinate for a day or two. So then you have the chunks of chicken, which stay on pretty good with the chicken liver smell and taste. So that works pretty good for me for channel cats. But everybody has their preference. You can do what you like. Triple J, thank you. I try to keep active with the people in chat. Sometimes you read it out loud like a chooch. Like a chooch? I don't know what that is, but whatever. Yeah, I try to keep active with the chat. Sometimes I get so many people in here, I miss a lot. I sure wish I was sitting here in a bucket relaxing. Yep, that's the way it is there, Armadillo Wrangler. You gotta go, Owen. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Come on, fishy fishies. Just being at peace with myself in this sitting. Yeah, it's Bradford. Thanks for wishing me good luck. Owen, good luck. And the armadillos won't wrangle themselves. Armadillos, are you in Texas or are you in Florida or where are you at with armadillos? They're neat little animals. When I go down south, I always keep my eye open for them. Brent, I'm in southeast Pennsylvania, not too far, about 20, 25 miles west of Philadelphia, on the Schuylkill River. Texas, there you go. A couple mosquitoes flying around here. Hey, you guys, if you like what you see and you're just hanging out, hit the like button, please. If you don't like what you see, you can go somewhere else or you can stick with me a little while and maybe it'll get more interesting. Who knows? You're free to come and go, but I appreciate you all being here. Now, if I could just catch you another fish. Wow, are you fish? What am I fishing for? Willard, I'm fishing for, what am I fishing for? Oh, flathead catfish. Oklahoma, and it's still dark. Brent, I love Oklahoma. I've been out west 3 times, and I always go through Oklahoma, Texas, Wyoming, all up through the Grand Canyon and Grand Tetons, and what a country out there. What a country, beautiful. Amy, this is this is no secret fishing spot. Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. I won't give you the coordinates, but it ain't no secret. Plenty of people know about this spot. Plenty of people fish it. There's plenty of fish for everybody. But Amy, yeah, I know what you mean. If I ever find a secret spot, I won't tell anybody where it is. But this is definitely not a secret spot. This is better known as Steve's Dock. The carp are jumping, Steve, if you're still with me. I can hear them up there, up along the bank. Oh boy, here we go. Sometimes in life, more interesting is not what you need. Sometimes. Yep, armadillo wrangler. My other motto is just keep it simple, baby. Keep it simple. Don't complicate yourself. That's why I like just sitting here, keeping it simple. Enjoying the scenery. I've seen beavers here. I've seen otters. I've seen minks, eagles, you name it. You never know what's going to come up or down the river. Thomas, yeah, I'm fishing for flathead catfish. Don, you got a 36-inch rainbow. Whew, that sounds like a steelhead to me, but that's a big rainbow. You know, you sit here, you can sit here for hours and nothing will happen. And then all of a sudden, bam, one of the rods will take off. That's the exciting part, when you see that reel starting to turn. Get your adrenaline pumping. Wakes you up. But you never know what's going to be on the other end of that rod when you put the pressure on. I'm trying to keep up. Sounds like a woodpecker. I don't know what you hear, but you might hear my aerator in my bait bucket. Oh yeah, no, I hear the woodpecker too. There is a woodpecker there. Here's back one made it. It's way down. I'm not sure what you're talking about. 36-inch rainbow is unheard of where I'm at. That's what I thought, Thomas. A 36-inch rainbow. I could believe it on a steelhead, but a rainbow, that's a big rainbow. First white rod is looking a little active. You might be able to see it moving a little bit. Like, was it a rainbow in a lake or a pond? A stocked fish. Come on, fish. I could sit here all day and not catch nothing and be just as happy. Might have to go carp fishing this weekend. The carp are jumping around. Let's see, what bait am I using? Amy, I'm using live sunfish. I couldn't get any big ones yesterday. I think the ones I got are probably no more than 4 inches. Yeah, Don, there's no way. I just found out I have a feature on here that I think is called green screen. Let me try something. Just bear with me, folks. I want to show you a picture if I can put it up. Bear with me. Let's see, it'd be this one here. Green screen. Hang on. Hang on, folks. Just take it easy. Can you see that picture of that muskie? I don't know if if it lets you see it or not. Let me go back to the regular one. Could you all see the picture that I put up there? Yeah, okay, good. Okay. That's my 50-inch muskie I got quite a few years ago up in Canada. I just found that feature on the live channel where I can go to the green screen and then put up different pictures that I have in there. I don't have too many pictures right in there right now, but I'm going to start putting more and more up. I'll show you that that is a big muskie, Thomas. It's 50 inches up in Stokoe Lake up in Ontario. I'll show you one of the carp I caught just the other day. Where is it? Here it is. That's the too big. That's almost an 18-pound carp from Green Lane the other day. Now I got to remember how to get out of this. There we go. Okay, y'all see that carp? Let's see. What is a fish of 1,000 casts? It's a muskie is a fish of 10,000 casts. Got to keep an eye on the rods here. So anyway, I just found the feature for the green screen that I can put up my different photos. So I'm going to be putting different photos in my file that I can show everybody. This first rod is starting to move pretty good. But until that reel turns, you just leave it go. There's a decent carp around here. Our carp get around 20 pounds. Yeah, Tom, there's 20-pound carps on an average is pretty darn good. Yeah, Amy, they can tear up the bass beds when the bass are spawning and stuff like that. So, but in the river here, we do enjoy them, and the carp in this river can can reach and exceed 30 pounds pretty easy. Fish on. Oh, NJ Fishing Maniac. Good morning. Yeah, I got on here just a little after 5 o'clock. NJ, and I got a small flathead right away. 3 or 4 pounds, no big deal. Matter of fact, I didn't have my GoPro on, so I didn't get any video of it, but it's on the video probably, let's see, what is it, 6 o'clock now? Almost 45 minutes, an hour ago, when I just got set up. Wasn't too long after I got my bait in, and I got that small flathead, if you want to go back and look. Fisherman's Lodge, good morning. Thanks for coming in. And the carp, problem with grass carp. Yeah. Shoot the carp when they jump out of the water. That's a good game. Well, the live bait on every rod is bouncing around. See that middle rod moving? That's just the live sunfish acting up. Until that reel turns, until they start taking line out, it's just the sunfish. Let's see. 41 people in here. Everybody, thanks for coming in and enjoying what you see. If you don't want to get involved with the chat, that's okay. You can just sit there and watch. But you're definitely welcome to join in if you want. Keep it clean, keep it nice. No politics, no religion, and no stupid stuff. And I will be the determining factor whether it's stupid stuff or not. Need my mirror carp. Please, they're good looking and rare. Come on, fish. Let's get a big one for the gang here today. Black rod bouncing, the first white rod bouncing. That means the live bait is alive and kicking. And sometimes it means that there's a big old flathead looking at them and they get a little scared. They get scared a little bit. How many have you caught so far? It's Emma. Good morning. Just one so far, but it was only a small flathead, 3 or 4 pounds. But that was back not too long after I started the live, so it's probably about an hour ago. We were talking fish only, you're right. Yep. I don't mind getting off the subject a little bit as long as it's still, you know, maybe outdoorsy stuff. I can tell now the pictures that I can show you on the green screen, I know. I can see now that I got to reduce the size of them. I got them too big. I'll be working on that later today, and I'll have some more stuff to show you as we chat about things. Yeah, the birds are all part of the whole experience sitting here, the different bird sounds that come and go. Middle rod's bouncing around, all the bait's doing good. Just a matter of time until one of those reels start ripping line off. Everything's nice and peaceful and quiet, and then bam, all of a sudden, the line shoots off the reel, and you jump into action. And I think that for me, the best part about fishing, whether I'm fishing for bass or carp or catfish, the best part is when you pick up that rod and you pull, and the first second or two that you feel the fish on. If you're bass fishing, you know, and you hit the lure, but it's setting the hook is the best couple seconds of fishing. Everything else is great as well, but when I set that hook, that's the best part. Let's see, do you ever go hunt pigs? Yeah, we don't have any pigs up here. You must be talking to somebody else. That's okay. Man, I would cut off a toe to be fishing in a spot like that, right? Oh, geez. You don't have to get that crazy. You don't need to get back out on the saltwater. Yeah, the tailfin is great. Well, the tail fin is great if you fry them. I guess you're talking about the tail fin of carp? I don't know. That one VR kid, hello, good morning. Avetu, this is southeast Pennsylvania in the United States. Where are you at? Oh, armadillo wrangler, that's tough. Meat grinder when you were a kid. Boy. That wasn't a very good day, I take it. You're from Mars, don't be goofy. Where are you from? If you're gonna be goofy, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. Thomas, you're in North Carolina. The catfish, also the meat on each side of the head. Talking about that, Amy, when I fish for walleyes, what we call the walleye cheek, the cheek of a walleye, you cut that out with a knife and you eat that raw. That's really good. Walleye cheeks and a little bit of red wine or white wine, whatever. We were grinding up Montana mule deer. I don't judge anyone for using multiple rods to catch fish. Anyway, you're just catching them for fun. I feel like it's, well, I'll tell you what, I'm allowed to use 3 rods here in Pennsylvania, and that's what I do, so see you later. Don't be telling me shit like that. Still in school. Right hand or left hand, because whatever hand it was, if you're I don't know about Amy, I don't know about the other meats, but the walleye cheeks are pretty good. You catch a big walleye, they got a big cheek on them. It's pretty easy to see, and you cut that out with a sharp knife, take the skin off it. It's very good. It's almost like it's got the texture of a shrimp. Of course, it's really good when you're out ice fishing and you're hungry. that makes almost anything good. But yeah, they're pretty good. People who don't use motor rods often get less fish than someone. Thomas, all I can tell you is in Pennsylvania we're allowed to use 3 rods, and I use 3 rods. And if somebody don't like it, you know, tough bungies. Catch and release most of the time. 99.9% of the fish I catch go right back in. In the winter time, once in a while, maybe in the summer, I'll catch a bunch of panfish and have a little fish fry, but almost always they go back in. I catch them, I take a picture, I look at them, I appreciate them, and I throw them back in. Hey, remember me? I was watching the other day. Snowboarding is better. I'm sorry to say I don't remember you, but that doesn't mean anything one way or the other. But thanks for coming back in. Appreciate it. Sometimes it is hard to remember everybody. In Texas Panhandle, we have the only population of walleyes. I didn't know you had walleyes in Texas, but I guess so. Dude, there's no limit in North Carolina. That's strange. I figured there'd be a limit every place. Now, when we're ice fishing up here up north in Pennsylvania, we can use 5 lines. So you could have 4 tip-ups in and then be jigging with another one. But open water, three rods is the limit. I think up in Canada, up in Ontario, there's only 2 rods. But a lot of people are surprised that we're allowed to use 3. Yeah, snowboarding, nothing personal. I can't remember everybody that comes on all the time, but as I do more and more lives, I do get to kind of remember some of the names. It was my right hand, most of the index and middle fingers. I'm still right-handed. Finger foods. Well, at least you have a sense of humor about it. That's good. Come on, fish. We're waiting. I think I told you I got the catfish rods, the bait runner reels. I got 50-pound test Power Pro braid line on them. Always ready for the big one. I would have never thought that there would be a limit, but at different states. Yeah, every state has different rules. You really gotta watch it if you go traveling and go fishing and buy a license. You better make sure of all their little odds and ends. Some states have a limit on how many hooks you can have on a line and stuff like that. There's always open season and closed seasons, different in every state. Size limits, total catch, daily limits, stuff like that. There's all kinds of different things you got to be aware of. Shrimp and fries. Come on, fish. There's that first rod. He's bouncing around again. That first rod is actually in a little bit deeper hole than the other 2. I've caught most of my flatheads right out of that deep hole here on this side. However, around that deep hole was also a bunch of snags, so number 1, that's probably why the flatheads lay in there. And number 2, you gotta fight with the snags if you do hook onto one. Limit on hooks and as long as you have a license, do whatever you want. Wow. Bill R., good morning. I am in southeast Pennsylvania. I'm on the Schuylkill River. And if you can spell that, you get a gold star. And no fair looking it up on Google. Yeah, Thomas, down in I was in North Carolina for quite a few years in the service, and I was also surprised that the hunting regulations allow you to get, I know, at least back then, allow you to get, I don't know if it was 6 or 8 deer a season. It was like, wow. Because up in Pennsylvania, only allowed 1. The middle rod's jumping around pretty good. Something's going to happen here pretty soon. Just a matter of time. Amy, I know you said not to talk religion, but Amy, I'll let that one slide. That's okay. I hope your brother handles that and recovers. I hope he does have a good recovery if possible. I know that's a tough one to deal with, so it's okay. 8 per season, Thomas, that's amazing. Yeah, a lot of deer down there, I guess. We got a lot of deer here in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure the wolves. I think you're allowed 1 or 2 does, 1 buck per season. Although I'm not totally clear on that because I don't do any hunting anymore. Kristen Baker, good morning. How are you doing? Can't wait to go fishing. Coffee time. I think it's also snack time. Who can tell me what my favorite snack is? Those of you that have been here with me for a while, who can tell me? I know one person can. Susan Wood, good morning from Virginia. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. We're fishing for flathead catfish up here in Pennsylvania. The only thing, 12-point buck here is like an 8-point. Amy, go get some coffee, man. Potted meat. I don't know what that is. Y'all have sturgeon? No, we don't have sturgeon here. No sturgeon in Pennsylvania. In Texas, you can get 5 deer. Huh. Guess it all depends on the. Well, in Texas, don't you have mule deer? Is that mule deer or whitetail deer in Texas? But every state's different based on the population of the wildlife, I guess. Come on, fish. Whitetail in Virginia. That's all we have up here too is whitetail. We do have a herd of elk here in Pennsylvania too, but they're off limits. They aren't for hunting. Bacon chips? Amy, what are you talking about? I missed something. You know what I'm saying? 12-point buck North Carolina, the size of y'all. 10 points. Lived in Bill R. He lived in Schuylkill Haven a long time ago. Hey, that's up. That's where this actually. I'm on the Schuylkill River, so you actually know how to spell it. That's where the river starts, up that way. And it comes all the way down here, empties into the Delaware River near Philadelphia, and out into the ocean. Oh, God, that coffee's good this morning. Nobody knows what my favorite snack is, huh? Okay. Glenn the gay guy, I know he knows. Come on, fish. To the wood. I'm on the border of Virginia and Carolina. I've hunted them both. Haven't seen any difference, honestly. Virginia and North Carolina. At least my live bait's jumping around. Every rod's jumping a little bit. Let's see if I can keep up with this stuff. Combination of mule deer and whitetail equals 5 total. Geez, how we get on the hunting thing here? We're fishing. That's okay. Hunting's okay. We can talk about hunting. I used to hunt when I was younger. In my younger days, we had a lot of good pheasant hunting up here. Rabbits, pheasants, quail, woodcock. I hardly hear of anybody hunting for quail anymore. And Pheasants are hard to come by, although they do stock them once in a while. But there's plenty of white-tailed deer and plenty of bear up in the Pocono Mountains. Armadillo Wrangler, there are no sturgeon in this river. I don't even think there's sturgeon in the Delaware River, to be truthful, but I'm not positive. But I know there's none in this river. No sturgeon. It's full of channel cats, flathead catfish, carp, muskies, smallmouth, largemouth bass, variety of panfish, walleyes. You never know what's going to pop up next. Coffee and cookie time. Lewis, Poconos are beautiful. Yes, they are. Jay, I'm on, thanks for coming in, Jay. I'm in southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River, about 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Oh, gee, I just gave away my secret spot, didn't I, Amy? Catch a lot of blues. You know, I got a friend, old friend lives in Missouri, and they do a lot of pheasant hunting out that way. How did we get on the subject of hunting? It's okay, no problem. Good subject. But if I catch a fish, we're going to start talking about fishing again. Susan, was I born and raised here? If you're talking to me, yes. I grew up just a few miles from here in a little town. Been fishing this river all my life, since I was 7 years old. Valencia's channel, Catch Fish. I got one small flathead this morning, probably about an hour and 15 minutes ago or so. But it was a small one, it was only 3 or 4 pounds, but got the skunk off, so no complaints. Scooter and the boys, good to see you. Long time no see. I've been on a couple times. I was live last week. Got a flathead here, got a flathead this morning. Got a big carp just the other day. I wasn't live, but I did put it up on my channel. Linda Mon, no, I'm not in Philly. I'm 25 miles west of Philadelphia. Jay the Rail Tanner, good luck. Thank you. Jay, good morning. Have you ever ate pin-tailed duck? Nope, never ate. I don't think I might have had duck one time by accident. Somebody snuck it in on me, but other than that, I've never eaten duck. Schuylkill River. There's somebody else in the CHU. Oh boy, what's the combos you're using? River Rat Life. River Rat Life. What's the, you mean talking about my fishing rods. Try to catch up on the chat here. Ugly stick catfish rods, bait runner reels, 50-pound test braid line. Hope that answers your question. I have to go for now, but I'm going to sub, hit the like button. Armadillo Wrangler, thank you. Listen, guys, if you, I can sub you all back, but you got to go on my channel, pick a video out you like, leave a comment, and then when I get back on the computer at home today, I look at the comments. That way I can go to your channel, check it out. If I like the content you have, I will sub back. Thank you all for stopping by. Drop a like and sub to LEN. Thanks, Scooter. Okay, let's see. Like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody, for doing that. Looks like I got almost 30 people in here and a bunch of likes. I got to get my snack, don't I? Getting a little stiff. Well, as some of you may know, my favorite snack, somebody said I should get a I should get these people to sponsor me, but tasty cake, apple pie. Tasty cake is a local, I don't think you can get it out west or any place. It's a local thing to Philadelphia in the area, but they make all kinds of snacks. Gotta have them tasty, Scooter, you're right. Fine fishing, apple pie time. J-Mac, you're right, there it is, baby. There's that apple pie. I'm gonna scarf it up. It's apple pie time, apple pie and coffee time. Pretty good too. Valencia's channel, any hogs? No hogs this morning. We talking about pigs or big fish? I don't know. Wawa, Wegmans. Yeah, Wawa. I stop at Wawa every chance, every time. I can't go by a Wawa without stopping and either getting coffee or a soft pretzel or a hoagie or something like that. Susan Wood, Wawa coffee. Can't beat it, man. Can't beat it. I had a 12 ouncer this morning, and then I got a whole bunch of it in my thermos. Jay, no, I'm not going to be here all day. I'm probably going to be live on here till probably 9 o'clock. Maybe a little longer, but usually about 9 or 10 o'clock. Got other stuff to do. Come and go. I've heard of that one. Kind of a strange name, isn't it, Scooter? Oh, okay. Now we're talking about the wild hogs. Okay. $1,000. Well, I don't know what that means. Nah, no trout. I'm not fishing for trout today. Jay. Yeah, that's a weird name. When they thought that one up, they just didn't give it much thought. Kind of like BJ's. Yeah, no. We'll leave that go. We'll just cut it off right there. That's the end of that. Get it out of your mind. No problem. I do have a sense of humor, believe it or not. I try to keep it in check most of the time. Hey, it's been a good chat this morning. I only had a couple people that weren't welcome. Washington State. Thanks, Valencia. Appreciate that. Washington State. Been to Washington State one time. Let's see, where was I? Up along the Columbia River? I don't know. I was way out there one time. I'd like to fish the Columbia River for walleyes, though. Watching from Arizona. It's still dark out there, huh? Well, thanks for getting up early and tuning in to the channel. The fishing's a little slow, but the chat is ripping. 5:30 there. Yeah, it's 6:30 here. Where you at, Scooter? I forget. Where you at? Yakima side, but up Columbia River. Yakima. Arkansas. Okay. Now I remember, Scooter. Sorry, I can't remember all this stuff, but the more and more I get used to you guys on here, the more I'll remember. Yeah, Lewis, it's a good chat this morning. Appreciate it. Everybody's keeping it moving and keeping it in good. What do you call it? Good standing. Talking about fishing, talking about hunting, some other odds and ends. It's fine. It's good chat. That's kind of why I like going live here. Is get everybody talking to everybody. Just to your west. It would be nice to catch another fish for you guys. See that middle rod bouncing? That's a live sunfish. Now the first rod's bouncing. As long as those rods keep bouncing a little bit, you know your sunfish is alive and kicking, not hiding under a rock someplace. Middle pole. Hey Becca, I'm not getting the bite there. I got live sunfish on there for bait. And the live sunfish once in a while will start kicking around and that'll make the pole jiggle. When I get a bite, it'll bend the pole a little bit and it'll start taking line out. But just a little jiggling once in a while is just a live bait. Jay, going back to sleep? Well, thanks for coming in anyway. Appreciate it. Have a good rest there, dude. Gonna be good. I'll throw my trash away. Be right back. Get a little stiff. Don Johnson, are you still with us? Don's another guy. He's fishing downriver from me, a couple miles. Yeah, Jackson. He was on here just a little bit ago. He might be hanging out, but he's dealing with poison ivy right now. He said he's got poison ivy all over himself. From he was home or something pulling weeds and got into poison ivy, and he's suffering with that. Not straight black coffee. Got some milk in it. Am I retired, Susan? Yes, I am retired, and I'm loving it. I hope everybody can stay well enough to retire and enjoy whatever they like. Not a bite, Don, huh? Well, come on up here, the carp are rolling. I'm not getting this. Everything I got is the sunfish moving around a little bit. I'm not setting the world on fire up here, but at least I got that one. And I will get another one. You're not allergic to poison ivy or sumac. Yeah, you are lucky, Susan. You are lucky. I make a point to stay away from it. There's a big tree just, well, it's out of camera, but it's over here a little bit. And it's got poison ivy all over it. So you got to watch out for that. Let's see, tomato juice will help with poison. Never heard of that one, Amy. I know tomato juice is good for if you get sprayed by a skunk, but I never heard of it as a remedy for poison ivy. Nope, never fun. Get it on your hands and you touch your face, and before you know it, your face is swollen up, your hands, your arms. It ain't no fun. I haven't had poison ivy myself for many, many years. Then put cortisone on it and try to get a cortisone shot. Yep. Okay, here we go with the remedies for poison ivy. Oh yeah. I'm the only one here this morning. Nobody's even in the, well, one person's in the parking lot. They took a walk down the trail. But other than that, I got a place all to myself. Best time to see the world is in the morning. Agree. What's a four leaf? Don't know what that's about. How long have you been fishing this morning? Fish Flex. I've been on since about 5, so about an hour and a half. And I did get a small flathead catfish not too long after I started. But that's about it. What you after? Aaron, flathead catfish. I am fishing for flathead catfish. Dot leaf. All right. Sometimes I look at the chat and I go, what the heck? But it's easy to do because sometimes the chat moves so fast I can't keep up and I lose track of the conversation. So if you happen to ask a question that I haven't answered, put it up again. Fish Flex, I'm using live sunfish for bait today. Oh, it's a big leaf that grows near poison ivy. Never heard of that. Have you ever tried chicken hearts and Kool-Aid? Chicken hearts and Kool-Aid. Never tried that. I've tried the Kool-Aid thing is pretty popular, but everybody has different recipes for everything. But I've tried chunks of chicken with chicken liver and Kool-Aid and all that kind of stuff. Black rod's looking kind of something's going on here. I need to walk around a little bit. I'm getting stiff. Let's see here. In Australia, they call catfish cobber liver. Go get them. Some homemade chum. Come on, fish. Somebody take something. Every one of the rods is bouncing a little bit. Live sunfish are doing well. That middle rod's bouncing like crazy. I think you can see it. What location and what state? Daniel, I am in southeast Pennsylvania. I'm on the Schuylkill River, and I'm about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. I should make a sign that I could just hold up there, because everybody always asks that. Susan, again, yeah, the poles are jumping every now and then, but it's just the live sunfish getting active. There goes the black rod. He's really yanking on that. However, he's not taking out any line. Sometimes the small flatheads will grab the bait and just kind of pull on it without running. It's getting exciting, folks. Don't go anyplace. You're coming from Pennsylvania? 6 copper clips. Good morning, I'm coming from PA. Okay. I think that black rod has the biggest sunfish I have on it. He might have been 5 inches. I got a bunch of sunfish for bait, but they're all small, 4 or 5 inches at the most. That's for YouTube. Fishing channels, you gotta like and a sub. Daniel, thank you very much. Owen, you're back. Good to see you again. Okay. Thanks for subbing if you did. And again, if you go to my channel and leave a comment on any one of the videos, I will see that later on. I'll look at it. That way I'll be able to get to your channel if you have a channel. And if I like your content, I will definitely subscribe back to you. And that's the way the world goes around. 3:44 a.m. Where from? Valencia, I'm not sure what you're doing there. Amy, everyone please like and share. Also, I've got to go. No place and see our brother. Okay, take care, Amy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You had a good chat with us. Hope to see you next time. Catfish here would take off with his poles. Not really, Susan, because I have the reels I have are bait runner reels. So if we get a big fish that takes the bait and he starts running, he's going to pull the line off the reel rather than the pole. So I sit here and I watch the pole, but I watch the reels. And when the reels start turning, that's when I get excited. But as it is now, there's no way they can pull the rods in. If you don't know what a bait runner reel is, look it up. But it lets you fish live bait, well, or whatever kind of bait you want, and the fish can run away with it and just pull the line off. When you pick the rod up, you turn the reel handle one time, and it engages the regular drag, and then the fight's on. Then the fight's on. Let's see, Squirrel Pursuit Outdoors is what's happening. Thanks for coming in. Oh my gosh. We sit real close to our poles here. I'm pretty close. I'm 6 feet away. If something grabs it, I got plenty of time to get over there and pick it up. The flathead gets it though, you gotta let him run for 10, 15 seconds. Let him have it. And then just click over the reel, engage the drag, and the fight is on. If you pick up too early and don't give him time to run a little bit, you won't get him. What a nice morning we got here. Calm, a little overcast, warm, probably 70 degrees. Let me check my thermometer. I don't have my thermometer. Don't have my thermometer with me today. Let's see, like and subscribe. I want to support the, you want to support the middle rod? Okay. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I still gotta get excited. Come on, fishy, fishy. It's time for another one. Let's see. I bet you get kind of tired of folks telling you how to. No, Susan, really, I don't. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has suggestions, you know, and I take it all in. It's okay, because once in a while you do you do get something that you can use. So I never get tired of hearing it. I just don't. You know, I keep it simple. I don't go run home and try to make up whatever bait or thing they said about. So whatever your fancy is, you can tell me. I don't care. Yeah, I've been fishing my whole life. Boy, chat's moving too fast for me to keep up with it. I'm out fishing trip today, catfishing, blah, 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 blah. I said you should take a survey on which fishing rod's going. Oh. Yeah, Susan, that's okay, man. Everybody, but yeah, I'd get a lot of recommendations, once in a while, you know, I pick up a little tip that I go, hey, that might work, and I try it. But if I tried everybody's suggestion and tip, I wouldn't have any time to do anything else. But bring it on, it's okay. I just wish I could get another fish for y'all. Mila on air. Hello, good morning. Thanks for dropping by. It's been a pretty good chat this morning. I only had a couple idiots, but we got rid of them pretty quick. So it's been a pretty good chat. It's all about the something, huh? Eric, it's all about the what? I think you forgot to type. I think you forgot to finish your sentence. Come on, fish. It's all about the barometric pressure. Yep. Right now, I would say, I don't have a barometer with me, but I would say that it's steady or on the way down, because the next couple days there's a front coming in. We're supposed to get some rain showers. So I would think today it might be steady or on the way down just a little bit. Matter of fact, Well, if it wasn't live here, I could get on my phone and check it out. But I'm not going to play around with that right now. Barometric pressure has a lot to do with it. You definitely want to fish when it's going down. Middle rods moving around a little bit. Come on, fish. Let's see, who's that? Can't quite see it. Anthony, good morning, good to see you. Got a small flathead this morning, almost as soon as I got the bait in, back around 5:15 or so, 20 after 5. Small flathead, 3 or 4 pounds, no big deal, but skunks off. It's okay, I've never seen anyone catch a fish here on YouTube. I haven't doubt that you'll catch something. See, Susan, like I say, if you go back through the video almost to where it started, and look around a little bit, you'll see the one fish I got. It's 30.11 now. That's a little high, I think, isn't it, Don? The question is, though, is it rising or falling? I think it's got to be either steady or falling. Henry Chang watching from the Philippines. I was in the Philippines one time when I was in the service, and got around Subic Bay and Olongapo. Did a little snorkeling over there. Beautiful country, beautiful islands. Ugh. Looks like no wind. Yeah, it's pretty calm, Anthony. Pretty calm. Calm. It's probably, I don't even have my thermometer with me. I don't know where that is. It's probably 70 degrees or so. That's nice. A little bit of a cloud cover. Not too bad at all. All we need is a little fish action here. I've caught plenty of flatheads in the daytime, so no fear. It will happen, maybe. I'm sure it'll happen, maybe. Yep, summer's here. The humidity, Eric, the humidity I would say is not bad, but it is a little humid. If the sun was out, it would get a lot worse. But it's not too bad. No boats on the river, that's surprising. Nobody's out fishing in their boat. Usually there's somebody. Fish action, Daniel Tours. Is that a big old spider crawling on that wood railing? Yes, it is. over here someplace, right? Yeah, he's been crawling around all morning. I got a thing about spiders. They give me the chills when I see a spider. Arachnophobia, they call it. I do not like spiders. There's some big black ants crawling around too. Come on, take it. You have first pole jumping around? That's the one I put my money on, this closest rod. 'Cause I got that bait sitting in a little bit deeper hole out there than the other ones. And Eric, like I said before, if you see the rods, you know, moving a little bit, it's the live sunfish jumping around. It's not really a bite or a nibble. Let's see here. Yeah. Wargido Wars, whatever that is. Hello. Good to see you stop by. Spiders are alright except widows. And recluse. The brown recluse spider. That's a killer. That's a killer spider. Virginia. Yeah, once in a while you see a brown recluse, but you just got to use your head when you're working around a wood pile or something. Although they can be any place. If they get you, they get you. Let's see. From Chicago, Jay. Chicago. I drove through Chicago one time. I hated it. Whatever, I think is that Route 90 that goes through Chicago? Got 8 lanes of bumper to bumper traffic for 20 miles. It's horrible. Absolutely terrible. You can have it. Louisiana. Down on the bayou. Last time I was out west last year, coming back from out west towards Chicago, and I said, I ain't going through Chicago again. So I went all the way up and around Lake Michigan to avoid Chicago to come right back down through Detroit and Toledo. Probably drove 150 miles out of my way to avoid Chicago. I hate it. Anyway. What's up, Kunis? What the heck's that? Freakus fat something. God, some of these names are nuts. What am I using for bait? Freakus fat boy. Oh, I don't know what. Live sunfish to answer your question. Live sunfish for bait today. I'm after flathead catfish. Vicky Still, hello. Good morning to you. Thanks for stopping by. Strippers, stripers. Plenty of, oh, man. Oklahoma. Randy from Oklahoma. Beautiful country out your way for sure. Thanks for stopping in. We're just sitting here watching the live bait shake the rods. If anybody's just getting in on the channel here, I started the live at just a little after 5 o'clock. Not too long after I started it, I did get a small flathead. You could go back and search the video for that. Nothing spectacular, but at least it's a fish. Let's see, no stripers. Nope, nope, nope. Sometimes it's better when you all talk amongst yourselves, because it's hard for me to keep up with the chat sometimes. It goes so fast. More coffee, more coffee. Give me more Wawa coffee. Come on, fish, let's go here. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, time for pills. Got to take old man pills. Okay, all fixed up. Did a big bird fly by? Blue heron. One of these days I will catch something. Let's see. 3 ugly sticks and a pen reel and a bait runner of a real brand. Boy, you got a good eye. It is a pen reel. It's, the other 2 reels are something. I gotta go look, I forget. Let's see here. I think they're Akama reels, bait runners. You got a good eye there, I'll tell you. I always tell people to go fish in Iowa. Big fish in Iowa. Yeah, there's big fish everywhere. Also in Massachusetts, bait runners are always the way to go. I agree with that 100%. That way you just wait for the reels to start turning and the light and line going out. I might have a bite on this first rod. Yep, there he goes. Flathead on the rod. Now let him go for a little bit. Yep, he's on. Oh, he's off. He got off. Shoot. You know, that was a big one because where I'm fishing right here, I could feel it was a big one when I got him on the hook, but he ran right toward a log jam that's right there, and I couldn't stop him. So that was pretty exciting. Let me get some more bait on. Darn it. I hate when they get off like that. So close. That was a big one. This is what I'm using for bait, just a live sunfish. We got a live sunfish on an 8/0 circle hook and a sinker slider rig. That's a shame he got off because that was a big one. But he ran right toward that log jam and I couldn't stop him. And when they run toward that log jam, you gotta put the pressure on to try to keep them away from it. But if you can't stop them, they usually rip free. That ain't the first time that happened to me. That was a big one. Now that rod's jumping like crazy now, but that's just the live sunfish I just put on there. Did you see that, Don? You getting jealous yet? He was peeling line off that reel like crazy. We'll get another one. Okay, that's features. Bait caster is what we call those. Yeah, it's a bait caster. Well, these are spinning reels anyway. Hunter and Fisher, hello, good morning. Thanks for dropping by. Bait runners. I like the bait runners for when I'm fishing for big fish, for sure. Bait casters. They're okay. You can get good big bait casters too, and they got a bait runner feature on most of them with a big old clicker. These reels don't have the clicker, so you don't get the sound like you would on a big bait caster. Susan Wood, sounds like you do fishing a lot. Use a bait caster when topwater. I love buzz baits. Nothing like a good bass hit on a buzz bait. I know somebody's gonna tell me about whopper ploppers now, right? An open reel. What do you fish for, Susan? What is your fish of choice? A real big Shimano. Yep, Shimano's a good reel. Nothing wrong with those reels for sure. Some of them can be on the expensive side, but if that's what you like, that's what you like. The reels I'm using, the Pen reels, that's about $100. It's a good reel. The other two reels are Akamas. They might run 70 or 75 bucks. But they do the job. They get it done without breaking the bank. Same way with the rods. The rods are ugly stick catfish rods, and they aren't expensive. They do the job, and they're durable and last forever. Anyway, let's see. I love bass and catfish and crappie. That's a good combo. I like them too. If you had to eat one fish for the rest of your life, it would be walleyes. I'm just a kid who likes every brand but Shakespeare. I'm not talking about ugly, just Shakespeare. It's okay. That's your favorite, that's your favorite. Everybody has their favorite, no problem. I grew up with, oh my, I can't even think of it right now. I grew up with, geez, what the heck? Mitchell 300s. Grew up with Mitchell 300 reels. You got your first Zebco? Oh my, that's a classic. Well, we had our chance at that second one there, and he managed to get off. Couldn't stop him from getting over into the logs. That was a big one. I'll be having to put the charger on pretty soon, but I'll take you all for a little spin around here. You can see what's going on. Little look at the river. See this tree right here, the water, that's where that last fish was heading. He was heading down into the log jam that's around that tree, and that's why I couldn't stop him. So it goes on like this. I'll take you around here a bit. Big old bridge upstream there. Giving away my secret spot. This is nice because the parking lot is right here. I'm 50 feet away from my car. Can't beat it. There we are, you got the full tour, that's all you get. Nice little area. Nice little area here. All right, let me get a charger. Let me get a charger hooked up here before it's too late. Let's see, where are you located? I'm southeast Pennsylvania. You grew up with ugly sticks, good. I have my bear recurve bow. Oh my God, I bought a bear in, you know what, it was probably about the same time, but I think it might have been 81 or 82. I got rid of that then. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe try casting right there. Oh, nice. Yo, you're a Philly, huh? Go Birds, go Phillies. The Phillies got to get out of their little slump they're in. They're going to get so far behind the Mets they won't be able to catch up. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh yeah, get a charger. Got a nice solar charger here that I use to keep my phone moving, keep my phone going. I'd like to get one more hit before it's over. Now bear with me while I get this thing plugged in. I'm going to move you around a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That'd make you all dizzy. All right, now we got our power plugged in. We're good to go. Striper's just left too now. It's time to go to the ocean. Yeah. Mrs. Scooter, hello. How you doing? Boy, I just missed a big flathead. I had him on for a few seconds. He headed toward the snaggy snags, and I couldn't stop him. Got off. Used to go to Jersey to fish, but I don't fish. I don't do it anymore. It's an hour and a half, 2 hour ride, and just don't get down that way anymore. I should though. I know there's good striper fishing. Where? Young Frito? Where am I from? Where are you? This is the state of Pennsylvania in the United States. Where are you from? It looks like, I'll take a wild guess. Korea? Got a nice 50-inch striper. Woo, nice one. What lure did you catch him on? Oh, in Texas, okay. What lure did you catch that striper on? Had to be a lure, probably wasn't live bait. No lure, oh, bloodworms. Wow. I don't like them either. Then I still got my Mitchell reels. How about that? Wow, yeah, I wish I had some of the reels I had when I was a kid. Good old Mitchell 300, tough to beat back then. That was the premier reel to have when you're fishing. I see one boat on the river now upstream a little bit. He's heading up that way. Sure would be nice to get one more fish here. Let's see. Going drum and trout fishing. Good luck with that. Josie J. It's going good. Got a good chat going. I got one small flathead, quite a while ago, probably about an hour and a half ago. And I just missed. I had a big one on for a couple seconds and I couldn't stop him. He headed toward a log jam and he got off. CCP fishing, yeah, I can go carp fishing. I got a pretty big carp just the other day. I'll show you a picture of it. Hang on. There's the carp. I guess the picture needs to be cut down a little bit, but that was a almost 18-pound carp. I just got him the other day. So I hope you could see that. That's a new feature I found on my phone where I can do the green screen and put up, oh yeah, catch and release. That's all I do. Drums are great for it, yeah. But I just found that green screen feature where I can put up different pictures as we get chatting here, people ask this and that and the other thing, and I can put up different pictures of some of the stuff we're talking about. PB is 19, yep. Yeah, that one was just shy of 18. That's a personal best for me. Actually, I got that on video on my YouTube channel. I think it's the most recent video. You'll see the whole catch and release on that carp. Took about 5 minutes to revise him once I got him off the hook and back in the water. Took quite a while to get him going again, but I got him going. Come on, fish. Let's see, I'm sorry, but bloodworms are like 30 to 35 for jumbo. How big of a bloodworm are you getting? I'm not familiar with them, other than I know they bite. How big are these bloodworms? And I guess you're bottom fishing with them, aren't you? You're just dragging it on the bottom? Let's see, I've got to jump off here. Enjoyed talking with you. Thanks, Susan. It was good talking with you, too. The whole gang, pretty good gang here this morning. Thanks for being part of it. Hope to see you again. How long have you been making YouTube videos? Probably about, I think about 5 years, maybe 6. Susan, before you go, all right, I just gave you the old wrench there. You've been a pretty good part of the chat today. I appreciate it. How long have you been using my YouTube? Yeah, about 5 or 6 years. Lewis, if you're leaving, thank you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good day too. Hunter and Fisher, good morning. You're getting in a little late on the chat, but doing okay here. Got one small flathead earlier this morning, and I just 10, 15 minutes ago, I lost a big one. But that's the way it goes. Did it have a great day? Lewis, take it easy. Way to go. Just wanted to say thanks for answering my CCP. I try to answer everybody's question the best I can. I don't know all the answers, but I try. And sometimes I try to keep up with the chat, everybody asking questions. So you're welcome. Anytime I can answer a question, I will. Freak ass fat bout. What a name. Oh, come on, one more fish. Oh, jeez. Hunter and Fisher. Let's see, if you're asking about the bait I'm using live sunfish. Fishing for flathead catfish. You can just say freak. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Thank you. Sometimes you got to cut it. Sometimes you got to cut them down a little bit. First rod's acting up again. The first rod I got here is in a little bit, the bait's in a little bit deeper hole than the other two. And in that deeper hole seems to be where the flatheads hang out. I've gotten many flatheads out of the hole, and that's where that last one was. But the problem is when they grab the bait, they also run for the log jam that's right down below us. So you really gotta put the pressure on them as soon as you get hooked up. Well done. J Mac, are you leaving too? Anyway, if you are, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Certainly heading out and fish the jetties. Yep. Bluefish are, oh, the bluefish are coming in, huh? Not the snapper blues, but the big ones. J Mac, if you're talking to me, I'm using live sunfish this morning. Got that small one earlier when I first got here this morning. He was only 3 or 4 pounds. And then the big one I just lost. Live sunfish. Karen, hello, and chat and mods. Karen, thank you for coming in. I have not seen your name before, which doesn't mean you haven't been here before. But where are you from? Do I keep anything? Freak, I don't, I probably catch and release 99.99% of my catch. In the wintertime, I will keep a few panfish for a fish fry. And maybe once during the spring or summer, I'll keep some panfish. But other than that, everything goes back in, hopefully to live again, to catch again, or whatever. Darn, I wish I wouldn't have missed that big one. That would have been a good one to have. But couldn't stop him. He just headed toward that log jam, and I tried to pull him up, but he got off. Maybe I'll count him as a half a fish, huh? Louisiana. Oh, thanks for coming in, Karen. Appreciate that. There's people from all over the United States and actually all over the world that drop in here and to see me. I do a live 2 or 3 times a week if I can. I'm glad you're here. Do you actually fish for anything down there in Louisiana, or what's up? 907, hello. Bushman, 907 Bushman. Anyway, hello to you. Thanks for dropping by. How's the fishing? Get any bites? 907, yep. I got on here just a little after 5 o'clock. So that was like 2.5 hours ago. I got a small flathead right away, 3 or 4 pounds. And then about 15, 20 minutes ago, I hooked up with a big one, and I couldn't stop him from, he was running toward the log jam that's just downstream from me. I couldn't stop him, and he got off. So that was pretty darn exciting. But other than that, we're just enjoying the atmosphere, and it's been a great chat this morning. Everybody's been real cool with everything. 907, I haven't seen your name before, but apparently you know some of these folks. Karen, same to you. Apparently you're familiar with a couple people. Come on, fish. The carp are jumping right in front of the dock here. And let's see, catfish and garfish. Sweet one here. What's Derek Larkins? Hello. This is on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania, about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. Please keep things nice, no hate. Yep, J Mac, you're right. It's been a good chat this morning. I think one or two people that got a little out of hand. We took care of that. But other than that, it's been a very, very good, wholesome chat. Bunch of great people in here. And with that being said, the trolls will probably jump on in. Way Cool Outdoors, good morning to you. Haven't seen you before, but that doesn't mean you haven't been here before. Well, you get any? The carp, I'm not fishing for carp today, but when I do, I try to use the pack bait method, which I'm just starting to learn about. Let's see what's going on there. Where are you from? Younger brother with the same name who live in Alaska. Got 16 days straight of fishing. I want to know if people of the USA use different baits. I think the people in the United States are getting more and more attracted to what you guys use over in the UK, the pack bait and all that stuff. I'm just barely starting to get used to some of that, some of the terms and some of the things they do. I just started carp fishing again maybe a month or so ago. I hadn't been carp fishing for a long, long time, and with the pack baits and the feeders and all those different little rigs you use, bowlies and all that stuff, it's crazy. But yeah, I think more and more people are getting into that same type of fishing you guys do. Message retracted. From Alaska. It always amazes me. People from all over the world, all over the United States, come into the chat and keep it active. Use the middle rod doing a little bouncing around. That's just the live sunfish. Don't get excited, people. That's just the live bait jumping around. Way Cool Outdoors. I'm on the Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. Not a big river, but it's full of channel cats and flatheads and muskies and bass and panfish. A lot of different things you can fish for in this river. Way Cool Outdoors. You have a YouTube channel? Let's see, HCCP, where you're from in the UK. Carp fishing rigs and baits company is Kamikaze Baits, huh? Star Pooks, hello. Strange name, but okay. You never know. Way Cool, I asked you, maybe you missed it. You have a YouTube channel? Way Cool Outdoors? Thanks. You're in Virginia, around a lot of rivers and creeks and some mountain lakes. Cheshire. The Holy Mackerel. Man, how's it going? Get some more fish going now. Thank goodness it's Friday, yeah. If you missed it, I got a small flathead early this morning, 3 or 4 pound flathead, and then just a little bit ago I had a real big one on him, but he got off. I couldn't stop him. He was running toward the log jam, and I put the pressure on him, and the hook ripped loose. You off for another spot? Okay, Don, good luck. Hope you have better luck wherever you go. The carp are jumping up here, though, if you want to head up this way. Yeah, I make videos from your kayak. Cool. All right, way cool. Hold on, we'll fix you up here so you can get around. I'd like to see your channel. If you leave a comment on any one of my videos, when I go home, I'll check all of them. I'll be able to get to look at your channel by seeing your comment. And if I like your content, I'll definitely subscribe. But I just got rid of my kayak this year. I had it for a couple years, and I kind of got done with that. Nothing wrong with it, but I just got done with it. And again, now you guys, I got live bait on all 3 rods, so once in a while you'll see the rods start jumping around. That's just the live bait acting up. If the fish actually takes the bait, he'll pull the rod down a little bit, but he'll be taking the line off the reel. So I kind of keep my eye on the reels as well. But when a fish takes it, you'll know it. Star Brooks, that's the... no problem, way cool, you got it. Remember, leave me a comment on my video, I'll be able to get back to your channel. Fish, just saying. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? That's the bait in the deeper hole. He's the one, that rod gets all the action. There goes the reel. Okay, that's another one. So we do have a bite on this first rod. The reel's turning. We just have to wait for the line to start going out. He's definitely there. Sometimes the smaller, I've learned from experience, sometimes the smaller flatheads will grab the bait, but they won't be able to run very far with it. We got something going on there. He just got to give him a little more time. Hopefully he didn't rip the bait off. Hey freak, I got something going on here with the first rod. Looks like something had a hold of it, but then quit. So I don't know if he pulled the bait off or if he's just sitting there with it. We'll have to see. Yeah, the big flatheads like the live bait freak. That's why I use live bait. And I'm going to have to see what's going on with that. As he might have taken the bait off. Let's see. Live bait's still on. Yeah, I should have let him. I should have let it sit there. Something was definitely after it. They gave up on it. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Let's see. 907. Have you ever gotten stuck by a catfish barb? I'll tell you what, freak. It only happens once or twice before you kind of figure out how to handle them. But yeah, I remind you of your granddad. Well, could be. I'm old enough to be most of you guys' granddad. Valencia, nice calm weather. Yep, it is. Freak, thanks a lot for subscribing. If you have a YouTube channel. Hey Anthony, I didn't know you were still here. Good to see you in there. And just a commenter. Okay, well, cool. I'll take that. Ah, yeah. Anybody that has a YouTube channel on here, if you leave a comment on any one of my videos, I will be able to check that out later. I'll be able to get to your channel. If I like the content, I'll definitely subscribe back to you. What time is it? 7:15. Well, the carp are jumping. I should be carp fishing, I think. Now you guys, I'll tell you in a minute. A lot of people coming into the parking lot now, walking their dogs and stuff. I'm going to let you people watch the rods. If I get a run on over there and grab it, I'm going to go up to the little boys' room. I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, what's been happening? What'd I miss? Yeah, that's just the live bait bumping the rods. If a fish takes it, the rod will, start bending a lot farther, and the line will start going out. Anyway, what else? This fishing for the dollies. Thank you very much, Jay. Blah, blah, blah. I got to show you all the. There's that first rod jumping all around there. Got to show you all the shirt I got. Hope you can see that. It's the Schuylkill River Rats. Little small, I'll call it a club that has a few guys in it. Ed Evans, who goes live, I think, every Wednesday on the river, has started the, well, again, I'll call club up, Schuylkill River Rats. Got the t-shirts and the hats and all that stuff. Fish On with Ed Evans is his channel. He goes live every Wednesday night, usually right up here on the river for flatheads. Any Fin Is Possible is another guy that's local here, and he does quite a bit of fishing on the river and local lakes and streams for every type of fish you can think of. He'll go down the shore once in a while and everything like that. Fishing with Steve is another guy that'll fish right here quite a bit. Skeeter is another channel that fishes for catfish with us. He's not right in the local area, but he's pretty close. They all got good channels. Let's see, what's the biggest carp you caught? Andrew, I'll show you a picture of it. I just got it the other day. Lewis, thanks for complimenting on the shirt. Let's see. All right, let me show you. Tazzy, hey, what's going on? The merch is from Ed Evans. Fish On with Ed Evans. I'll show you the carp. I just got it the other day. I'll show you a picture of it. Let's see. This was I'm sorry, you can't see the whole thing, but it was just shy of 18 pounds. That was just a couple days ago. I got to make that picture smaller so you can see the whole fish. But it was definitely an armful. Tazzy, I guess you got that. It's Ed Evans has the shirts and the hats and all that stuff. And I don't know if he sells them or gives them away. I'm not sure what his deal is. Let's see. What do you like to catch most carp or catfish? Well, I'll tell you, Andrew, that's a tough one to answer because I'm just getting back into carp fishing, and they're quite a bit of fun too. But if I had to pick one, I got to say flatheads. Flatheads are my favorite. No, the carp I caught was at a local lake. But there's big carp in this river too. Easily up, 20, 30 pounds and over. I haven't fished for them in the river yet though. I'm just getting back into carp fishing, so one of these days. I see you figured out. Yeah, George, I did figure out the green screen. How about that? And I'm starting to put up more pictures in the file there that I can show people as we chat. We start chatting about stuff, so I'm working on that. But yeah, the green screen, that's an amazing feature. That's cool, I can show pictures. How's the fight on cap? I don't know about that. Okay, so you like that flatheads. Blue cats, Andrew, I never caught a blue cat. We don't have them in this area right here. I think down farther as you get down toward where the Schuylkill runs into the Delaware, I think then you might find a blue cat or two down there once in a while. but not upriver this far. Robbo, I'm on southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. I don't mind saying that 100 times per chat. Everybody always asks. Southeast Pennsylvania, 25 miles west of Philadelphia. We got African sharp-toothed cats. Never heard of them, man. I meant to say, how's the fight on the carp? Oh, the fight's great. They're like a bulldozer, man. You get them big ones and they will test your gear. Deep on the bank today. Hey, for today's catfishing, carp fishing, I mean, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my, what a nice day. Wish I wouldn't have lost that big one. He was big. I couldn't stop him. He ran right toward the logs, and I could not stop him. That's the only thing I worry about fishing right here. The log jam right down behind me is where the big fish tend to run when you hook them. There's a tree that hangs over the water, and below that there's all kinds of junk, and they run back in there. You really gotta hook a big one up. You really gotta try to keep him away from it. Let's see, also known as barber catfish. Okay, yeah, I've heard of them. Don't know much about them. Not sure if you read my comment, but is there any pike? Oh, I'm sorry, 907 didn't see your question about pike. There's no pike in this river. There's some pike up north in the Poconos, and of course pike up in New York and Canada and so forth. Not too many big pike around here. Happy early Father's Day. Corn is used for carp. Yep, pretty much way cool outdoors. Pretty much the same here. Corn, chicken livers, stuff like that is the preferred bait. Do you have a favorite carp bait? I'm in Denver. I don't fish for carp often. Corn's a pretty good bet. How there's a million recipes for carp bait. You can use whatever you want. I used to make what I call dough bait out of cornmeal. But there's a million recipes. Best thing to do is get on the internet and check them out. Sorry I haven't been here in a while, and eat my bass. That's okay. You stop by when you can. I'm glad to see you this morning. You don't have to ever apologize for not being here. It's good to see you when you come in. Chicken liver for channels, absolutely. Live gill for flatheads. I couldn't agree more with you, Corey. Okay, someday you got to go to a location where there's pike. I know, I go up to Canada once in a while. There's plenty of pike up there. I love catching pike. They're very aggressive, fun fish to catch. And you can't lip land them. Okay. Yeah, it's good to use a metal leader on when you're fishing for them. Earth. Good morning, Earth. How are you? Glad to see you're spinning around. What strain is that? J Mac will keep an eye out, mate. Where are you fishing, CCP? I'm here for the music and the free food. Sorry, don't got no music. And I already ate my snack, so you're out. You're out of luck, Sean. Hi from whatever. Jamie, good morning. I can't figure out what you're trying to say there. Crazy stuff here, crazy stuff. I don't know what to expect from now on. It's getting kind of late in the morning. Darn, I wish I wouldn't have missed that big one. Da-da-da. Never pike fished. Went up the Detroit River walleye fishing about a month ago. Killed all three of us. Yeah, Detroit River is hot for walleyes. I haven't fished in the river up there, but I've fished in Lake St. Clair, which of course dumps into the river. Then the river goes down to Lake Erie. But what were you catching those walleyes on? It's best if you don't say on this live stream. I thought I'd changed the pick, but I guess not. I don't know what you're talking about there, 907. You're getting a bite. If you see the rod moving a little bit, it's usually the live sunfish. If I get a flathead to take it, the rod will do a little bit more bending and the line will start going out. But if they're just shaking a little bit, it's usually just the live sunfish getting active. Pulling crawling harness. Oh, okay. Yeah, crawler harness. Got it. We used to use a what the heck was that lure we called? Black. I don't remember. Anyway, I know what you're talking about. All right, what I missed? Let's see. Have a good one, brother. Robbo, if you're leaving, thanks for being here. I do all the working. Message deleted. Oh, I missed that one. Marines and Army Moms. I'm glad to see you're actively watching things. What's your PB flathead? 45 pounds is a big one. Corey, mine's about 30 pounds. Dang it, spelled it wrong. Marines and Army Mom, how's your day? Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Come on, fish. Okay, I got a bite on this first rod. He's starting to take line out. So maybe now we'll get one. Come on. That's exactly what the other one did a little while ago. Took a little bit of line out. I know that sunfish isn't big enough to do that, so got to be something playing around with them. Just be patient. Patience pays off. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Everybody live this morning. Good luck today. Who is that? Trying to see the screen. It's tough. Mark's in the spot. Yeah, it's no time to put on. That's good. Catfish today. Catfishing definitely takes patience. You're right, it sure does. But it's nice you can just sit here and watch the rods and enjoy the scenery and whatever's going on around you. Just waiting for all heck to break loose. Or my next cup of coffee. Something's going to happen here. I don't know what, but something. Let's see. Good luck and enjoy your day. Ryan, thank you very much. You do the same. Oh, man, what's going on here? You know what? Let's see here. Wait, there's a fish called a catfish. I don't get it. Wait, there's a fish called a catfish. I don't get it. Yeah, Earth is being a little, I don't know, a little strange, but not sure what exactly his deal is. Ryan, thank you. Good luck to you too, whatever you're up to today. I didn't see the eagle this morning. I must have missed him. He usually flies by every morning. But it's a little late for him now. No boats on the river, no other fishermen here. Oh, there is one boat on the river. He went upstream a little while ago. But other than that, it's quiet. Nobody else is fishing. Can't believe it. On such a nice darn day. I don't know what Earth is doing, but it's kind of strange. Kind of strange, not making much sense. This close to being a troll. Matter of fact, this close. Come on, fish. One more fish. It'd be nice to catch a fish for these folks that have been waiting patiently with me. What's going on? Good luck, Ryan. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, fish. How many people I got in here? 27 people, 121 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Some people stay the whole time. Other people stay for 5 minutes. That's okay. Whatever you can do is good. Now that middle rod's shaking pretty good. Come on, take some line out. Let's see, the fisherman's law. Len may say that eat my bass as a child, just to let you know. Okay, I did not know that. Thank you very much. So far, he hasn't been an issue. But it's always nice to know that. How old is he? Spuds, hello to you too. Eat my bass, I got absolutely no problem with you. We do have to be careful sometimes, but you've been showing that you can handle the chat with respect, so I appreciate that. So you just hang in there. You're always welcome as far as I'm concerned. Thanks for being right up front with that. I want you to be careful using the wrench as far as inappropriate content. There's other people on here that may have a little bit better judgment as to what's going on, but you don't have to be a cop. You can just enjoy the chat. But I appreciate you being here. You just take care and continue to move on here. Daily dose of facts. Hello. Daily dose of facts. I can't wait. What fact are you going to give us today? Better be something related to fishing, though. Eat My Bass, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm upriver on my boat. Oh, okay. Spuds, I probably saw you, was it about an hour ago or so? I saw you launch and go upstream. Was that you? Okay. Eat My Bass. You remind me of my great. Okay, hang on. If you have a YouTube channel, I'd like to look at it. Go to my channel, leave a comment on any one of the videos. That way I'll be able to go back, look at your comment, and then I'll be able to check your channel out. And if I like your content, I'll subscribe back to you. You remind me of a great grandpa. I never got a chance to meet him, but always talked with him on the phone. He lived in, well, it's a shame you never got a chance to meet him. I'm sure you got some pictures, so I hope whatever memory you have of him, the good ones. Anything else that's really, really bad, 24 hours? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, yes, sir. Blah, 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 blah. Trolls help a channel get, just to let you know, depending on what they say. Trolls help a channel get out. Oh, yeah, I know that. Take care, Lynn. What's that? Way cool outdoors. Take care. Have a good day, sir. Way cool outdoors. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Come on, fish. Let's get one more fish for these folks. It is 8:15. I'm probably going to shut down the live around 9 o'clock. So you give you guys a 45-minute warning, or less, depending on how I feel. What a nice day. I haven't seen that black rod move for a while. I'd have to check that bait out. Yeah, that live sunfish on there was dead, so that didn't help much. That one got away. Yeah, bait on that was dead, so I put a new live one on, and one of the live bait got away from me and got off the dock and into the water. So more power to him. It was a lucky day. I got one more live bait left. Let's see. Thank you very much. Something, something. Hello, fisherman. Jackson. I think you already know. I got the one small one earlier. I got something going on with this first rod. I did lose a big one a while ago. I couldn't control him. He went down and got toward the log jam here, and I had to horse him a little bit, and the hook come loose. Something's going on with this first rod. I'm not sure what. So other than that, the chat's been great. The fishing's been a little slow. Western Mass Outdoor Boys. Pretty sure we got a fish playing with that first rod. May not be a big one, but he's pulling line out little by little. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I don't know. Let's see. Can't today. I'm gonna get going. 9:07. 420 in the area. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a while. Appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. Have a good day. Yeah, a boat just went by. That's the only boat on the river this morning, from what I've seen. I should get a small boat, but it's a hassle. It can be a hassle. Let's see. Hey Matt, good luck for today. And what is your channel called? It would be nice to get one more fish. Let's see. Ferk, Vermeulen, or whatever, said hi. Yeah, hello back at you. If I pronounced your name wrong, sorry about that. Oh my. Come on here, let's get a fish. Get a fish for these nice folks. It's almost 8:30. Jackson, are you leaving? If you are, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Check on your name in the chat, and you're on the bank with me, bud. Did you hear about snakes now? Oh yeah. 2 bears. There's plenty of snakeheads in the river. I see them. I see them in the Perkiomen Creek, in the Schuylkill River, a couple of the lakes around here. They're everywhere. You ain't gonna do a damn thing about them. Come on, take it. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm pretty sure that first rod here has got a small flathead playing with the bait. He takes a little bit of line out and then he stops. And I know the sunfish isn't strong enough to take the line out by himself. And sometimes them small ones will just, the small flatheads will do just that. They'll pull on the bait forever. We'll see. Give him a little more time. Let's see, it should be Frank's second is working too, middle one. Yeah, the live bait's acting up for sure. I just put a fresh one on the black rod. The middle rod's been doing good. He's bouncing around once in a while. And this end rod here, something's happening. I don't know what. I'll take a little bit of line out and then it'll stop. I put my jacket back in the car, but now it's getting a little cool breeze kicking up. Yeah, you never know. Let's see. Should be able to sub. And welcome. Hello. Who's this? William Klein's Lost Lodge. Yeah, good morning. Thank you. Hello. Trying to keep up here. J Mac, it won't let me click on anyone's name. CCP Fishing. Hang on a second. Okay, now you should be able to do that. Marines and Army Mom, thank you. I gave them, I gave CCP a wrench. Sorry about that. I should have done that before. You folks that are subscribing to this channel, if you go to any one of my videos and leave a comment, I will see that later on today when I check my channel out, and I'll be able to look at your channel. Leave a comment on my channel and I'll be able to look at your channel. And if I like your content, I definitely will subscribe back to you. Come on, fish, quit playing around. Let's go here. Well, the clouds are gone, the blue sky is coming back, the sun's out. Just a slight breeze. It's perfect. And the mosquitoes are buzzing around. The skeeters are out. Jeff Arnold, let's see, good morning to you. Let's see, Jeff Arnold, Dallas, Texas. Come on, fish. How about giving us all a thrill here? what to tell you. There's something going on with that first rod. I don't know what the heck it is. I really think it's a little flathead playing with the bait. What am I missing here? I subscribed on both my accounts just to show some love. Well, subscribed. Right on 2 bears. Okay. 2 bears. I subscribed on both my accounts. 2 bears burger. I didn't do it. I didn't put your other account on timeout unless, what's your other account's name? I wish I was out fishing. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what's going on half the time. Don't ask me. Two beers burger. I don't know. You must have done something there that somebody didn't like. Let's see. Come on, fish. It's me. I told you you can just call me Freak. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know why you were put on timeout. Just in case. Not much. How you doing, dude? Kind of slow here today, although I've had a little bit of action. One small flathead early this morning, and then I lost a big one. I couldn't keep him from getting away. He got off. He headed toward the snag area, and I couldn't horse him out of there. I'm gonna check this first rod. I'm getting tired of watching it. That was the last of my live bait. So I got a fresh one on that first rod, and I threw it out a little bit farther. It was when I pulled it up, it was snagged up a little bit, and that's why something was pulling on it, but it couldn't get it out of the snag. Some big rocks out there or something, but it was hung up, and whatever was biting on it couldn't pull it very far. So now it's out a little bit farther. Anyway, that's the way that goes. Let's see. Have a nice day. Yeah, blah blah blah. Nice and hot in the UK. Is that a lake? It is Kenny. It's a river. This is Friday the 13th. I didn't realize that. No, it's a. If you're talking to me, guys, I'm on a river. Marines and Army Mom. I know you know. Well, anyway, whatever. It's not a lake. It's a river. Kenny, if you're talking to me, it is a river. Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. The mighty Schuylkill River. I'll be right back. I'm going to make a run up to the car with a couple odds and ends. What I miss? What I miss? Bounce your on pole watch. All right, I got it, guys. Everyday rushing, ready for work. And I'm gonna have. It's 8:44. I'm gonna have one more cup of coffee with you guys, and at 9 o'clock, I think I'll be shutting down because I got some stuff to do at home too. It's not work. It's just daily little chores that you got to do. But I appreciate everybody being in today. Had a lot of people come in and out. Some people stayed the whole time. Appreciate that. Maybe we'll get one more fish here in the last 15 minutes. You never know. You just never know. Someday I will catch a fish. Coffee and cookie. Well, Lewis, I already had my snack, so that's going. Eat my bass. I know you've been here for quite a while. That's good. Good to see you stick around. I hope you're picking up some tips from everybody. A lot of people give out some good fishing tips, and if you're paying attention to them, you might improve your luck. Lewis, thanks a lot. I appreciate your comment there. I try to keep everybody involved, and I try to catch a fish once in a while too. Graham, I'm fishing. I'm in southeast Pennsylvania. I am on the Schuylkill River, and it's about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. I hope that answers that. Slimy Lime, what's happening? You're getting in on the tail end of this live. I'm going to be on till 9 o'clock, and then I'm shutting it down. But good to see you come in anyway. Sure would be nice to get one more fish for you folks. I need an apple pie booster. I already ate my apple pie. It's gone. I ate it about an hour ago. I do have another snack with me, but I'm not hungry, so. And the mosquitoes are, for some reason, the mosquitoes are more active now than they are when it's dark. And they're big mosquitoes too. Let's see. I'm in the UK. What species am I after? I'm after flathead catfish this morning, Graham. Dear Tasty Cakes, can we get this man a sponsorship? That's, yep, I'm gonna have to start hashtagging Tasty Cake. Some of you folks that if you're not from the East Coast, you probably don't know what a Tasty Cake is. I don't think they go too far to the west. Let's see. If you sub to my channel, I'll give you lots of tips and tricks on carp fishing. Yep, J Mac, I know you can do that. You folks that are interested in carp fishing, check J Mac out. He'll He'll load you up with so much information, you'll need to start taking notes. Catch thing good, no. Pack bait. Tasty Cakes in Kansas City? Could be, I guess. There's another boat on the river. When the boats start coming out, it's probably time to wrap her up. Yeah, the boats are coming out. Those of you who want to hang in to the last minute here, I am starting to wrap up, but I appreciate everybody being here, whether you stayed the whole time or just for a couple minutes. It's great. Thank you very much. And again, if you go back to my channel and leave a comment on any one of my videos, I'll catch up to that later. And if you have your own YouTube channel, I'll be able to go there, check you out. If I like your content, I'll subscribe back to you. So everybody wants to hang in to the last second, fine. Have a good day, folks. I'm going to wrap it up. Okay. Anybody still here? Holy mackerel, still got people here. Okay. I am Eat My Bass. Sub to my channel and you're carp. Yeah, Eat My Bass. Go ahead and sub to that guy's channel. He'll tell you all about carp fishing and he'll get you going on the right track with all the stuff you need to know. Hey everybody, I am following Ghost. You're getting in real late. I'm just shutting down. I've been on here since 5 o'clock this morning. So it's been 4 hours and that's enough for me. Sorry I couldn't catch you more fish, but at least we got that one. Not too bad. Thanks everybody for coming in. I'm shutting down. Goodbye. Have a good day everybody.